trying to think of what kind of fender flares I want for my Jeep.
Goodness gracious.
That's the whitest thing I done ever heard.
A fender flare?
Yeah, because for my Jeep Wrangler, you know how you got the things for your around your wheel wells for your fenders.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, trying to figure out like, do I want to just keep the ones I got now, or do I want to get something custom, like different? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just trying to stay alive.
I still need to go more off-road with it.
All right, is this better?
Way better.
They ran out of Famous Amos cookies, and I'm sick about it. So I had to get a grandma cookie.
Oh,
Hey, which one is it? Is that the double chocolate one?
Yeah, that's double chocolate. It's the red label.
It says chocolate brownie.
Yeah, the chocolate brownie. That's the best one.
Oh, I think the peanut butter is the best one.
Peanut butter and oatmeal raisin.
Y'all might
we gotta talk about this.
For the regular cookie, yes, the oatmeal raisin. But if we're talking about the grandma's like little like sandwich cookies,
I love those. I love those better than the soft ones.
I do too. I do too. Especially the peanut butter ones.
All right, if I get robbed, y'all are witness.
If you get robbed, we're gonna laugh at you.
Wow.
And then put it on the podcast.
Well, I was gonna say, man, first the scooter, now getting robbed.
Let's be honest, Basil. You're more likely to get robbed than me.
What are the odds?
Hey Marcel, if you want to be part of the food source, you gotta live downtown. Because I'm not driving all the way up there.
How's that my fault?
What is Marcel?
You ain't got no car, that's why.
Marcel, where do you live again?
I live in Royal Oak.
We got some food spots up there we might check out next year.
I done had everything in Royal Oak, man.
But
Comet Burger, Tornadoes,
no one goes to Comet Burger.
I had Comet Burger 3 weeks ago, and I was very underwhelmed.
Exactly.
It's just like a mom and pop.
Yeah, mom and pop.
Little area.
I go to Little Bros.
Comet Burger is the little brother of Shake Shack.
No, Kris.
No, it's not.
Kris, I
never even had Shake Shack, and I know that's some bull.
Kris, I gotta ask. You've been to Got Burger, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Comet Burger, is it better or worse than Got Burger?
Worse.
Okay, then yeah, I'm not gonna try it.
Y'all remember Fat Burger?
It's been a minute since I had Got Burger though. It's been since senior year of college.
Dude, today was just the first day actually being told hey, yeah, so we need all you guys on campus today. I'm like, well, I guess if I'm gonna have to drive up to Ipsy, I'm gonna at least stop at Dom's, get your
Dom's, get your bow tie.
No, you didn't get a bow tie. I got a custard filled and a chocolate glaze.
Oh, okay.
I hate the custard filled donuts, man.
Oh no, good egg custard.
Right. All right, hold on. We gotta start the show. Then we'll get back to that.
This is all people. This is it.
We might have more people come in, but for right now, we're just gonna do it with us four.
Yo.
All right.
Can I also swap the...
Mark, I'm muting you for a reason. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Let's start the show. What up, everybody? Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner, where I, Kris Canty, and Mark Simpson, every week we'll share what's going on in the world around us, particularly Detroit. Today, we have a doozy for y'all. We're going to be playing Would You Rather. And it's just not me and Mark. Me and Mark have our friends from the Great Debaters taking over the show. So the Great Debaters are here. We have Marcel and we have Basil with us right now. Some might join in later, but right now we're gonna start the show because it's 9 o'clock.
You know, black people are never on time.
Yeah, I say 9 o'clock. They come in at 10:30. I'm like, the show's over, guys.
Except last week, we kept it going. We kept it going last week.
No, we did it. We stopped at an hour and 15 minutes that time. We got to keep it to an hour this time. So
okay,
we're gonna try to keep it to an hour.
Regulations.
That's the key word.
Yeah, we're gonna try. Let me see what we got here. Studios.
What you doing?
Right, what you doing, Detroit? What you doing? I ain't got no news stories. Actually, I do. There was a man. Okay, there was a man who pooped in a box at Meijer, put it back on the shelf at a Meijer. I don't know which one it was. Let me see what it was. Van Buren Township. I think I've been to that one. So it's right outside Ipsy, Basil. So yeah, police are looking for a man say pooped in an empty box before sealing it back up and placing it back on the shelf at a Michigan Meijer. Yep, the one at 9701 Belleville Road.
Yeah, that's the one that's down the road from the Menards.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Mike just came back on the screen, so it was probably him.
I mean, did they even go into detail?
I'm just in shock right now.
Detail of what it was?
I had to Google
they just said
myself.
I just saw that he pooped in a box and then put it on the shelf.
What kind of box was it?
I don't know. But 2020 is messed up.
I had to Google that myself, bro, to see if it was real.
I'm gonna be lying on this show.
No, KrisCross or Great Debater.
Tell her that we're doing the KrisCross Corner.
I have a short date.
We're doing the KrisCross Corner, and I got Great Debaters on here.
We got the Great Debaters on here, y'all. Please support the podcast on Anchor. Click that support button. $1 a month, $5 a month, or $10 a month. Please support the podcast in future episodes. We also have the Patreon, $5 a month. We're about to do more food tours. We did Green Dot Stables last weekend. We're probably gonna do more. We got to do three places in one day. So
support my Gatorade addiction, please. Get the Patreon.
No, y'all, don't support the Gatorade addiction.
Dude, no, support it, but he can only drink the lime cucumber.
Oh.
Hazel, why you do me like this, man?
That was bad.
You know I like the orange. And
all we have to tell you that it's lemon lime. You're not gonna know the difference. You don't know the difference with what venison was.
Sure, he didn't.
Technically, that was
Mark had venison fries on Sunday. Didn't know it was a deer.
He ate Bambi, folks.
No, this is what it was. This is what it was. I didn't realize. I forgot the name. That it was a technical term for deer meat. I thought it was literally just called deer meat. So venison, I thought was just something different. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, this tastes familiar.
Yeah, I think we may have to quiz Mark on food. Like, Mark, do you know what veal is?
Mark, why don't you just say this tastes familiar? Like you had a deer before.
I had deer meat before.
Yeah, where have you had a deer?
My dad,
he was like, what? It was a deer.
His friend used to hunt and used to get deer meat all the time when I was younger.
Oh.
And dude, you remember that?
It was cooked different. I also found out. Yeah, I also found out ground duck is disgusting.
Yeah, from Sunday.
Ground duck.
That stuff was disgusting. I was like,
anytime you ground any bird, it's gonna taste disgusting.
Not ground. Yeah.
But they were selling it like it was delicious. I was like, this is not good at all.
So basically, y'all went to upscale.
Yeah, I got it fixed.
Yeah.
What am I hearing about fixes?
We got all the fixes. That's what I heard. We got all the fixes. So clean your plate. Coming soon. Also, Mark at the
Clean your
dark.
plate,
Coming
baby.
soon.
You're looking kind of starved.
Dude, hey, can we do a recipe with venison and mutton?
No,
Oh, I'm not sure people are ready for mutton, man.
they're not
A
ready.
lot of people you're talking about here.
They're not ready for that. However, a lot of people in Novi are ready for the new University of Detroit Mercy campus to open in Novi.
Yay.
So I guess they're lazy to get out off their asses and drive 30 minutes to downtown Detroit.
They don't want to come to the city.
Just
Right,
say,
like
It's really like going to UM Flint or Dearborn. You got the
Yeah.
name, but it just ain't the same.
true. But everybody
Well-
lives out in Novi, so I mean, I understand
Well,
the need.
U of M Flint isn't that bad. Like if somebody tell me
It's not.
they go to U of M Flint, I'd be like, oh, okay. But when you say U of M Dearborn, I'm like, you might as well go to Henry Ford.
In fact, I
That's
think
true.
most of your graduating class, like at least a small percentage, went over there.
I don't know. I just know it's close and it's cheaper than U of M Ann Arbor.
Or if you've seen
And that's where people who didn't meet the requirements for Dearborn go. I mean, that's where people who didn't meet the requirements for Ann Arbor go. They'd be like, oh, well, you got Dearborn.
Right.
that school was
Doesn't Flint have a campus
Yeah.
yeah.
with dorms?
I don't know if they have dorms.
I think it does.
they probably got like living complexes like Deroy and whatnot, but I don't think they're like dorms.
Oh,
like
like they bought some local apartments and just called it living quarters.
yep.
Right.
That
All right. Speaking of the air quotes, a lot of people are innovating for trick or treating this year. They're making a candy chute for socially distant Halloween trick or treating. So instead of them handing them candy, they have this huge chute. They just roll it down and it goes to the kids.
Okay,
Well,
not what I was thinking of.
I thought
what were you thinking about?
I thought it was like one of those T-shirt cannons. It's like
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I said
Oh,
a
so-
chute. I didn't say they're going to
Well-
shoot the candy. I said it's going to be put in a chute.
No, but that's where my brain went. I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. It's like it'd be like grape shot for cannonballs. You're just
ain't nothing like
Imagine
getting Snickers.
Imagine getting smacked in the face with a
95
Snickers.
miles an hour.
no. Imagine like a cannon full of like Tootsie Rolls and just getting shotgunned by that thing. It's just like ah.
Have you felt a Tootsie Roll? One of those long ones? Them boys hurt.
All right,
Dude,
Marcel.
I've whipped one before. Like,
All right, Marcel. Marcel's been attacked by Tootsie Rolls.
That's what happened at Jeep. I mean, that's what happened at Jeepers when we had to save him. You got smacked with the
I'm sure we remember Jeepers.
Yes, we remember. We talk about that every episode or every time we get together. Like, remember we had to save Marcel's ass at Jeepers?
Oh yeah, when that big old kid
Look.
just came by and tried to take my candy. Yeah.
No,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. When I pushed him, I did not think he was gonna fly that far. And all I saw was Chris Foot coming back.
we're not going to talk about that. That was a
That
was a
big guy tried to
situation that had to be
I
handled.
just remember this. That big guy tried to go up the slide. A
He
big
did.
slide.
He did. He
No,
tried
we
to
ran
take
it.
up the slide.
We ran away.
You ain't getting up here.
Eh.
Not enough beef to fried chicken on yourself. Come on now.
Mm-mm-mm.
We ain't gonna talk about the things Chris did with fried chicken.
All right. Next thing we're gonna move on to Would You Rather, the Would You Rather game. All right. So I'm gonna answer these questions truthfully.
Okay.
Okay, that is mine. All right.
Doing my Inktober right now, so.
All right. Would you rather?
Weather.
Would you rather?
Would you let it?
Would you? Hey Tom. Hey Tom. Chris tried to say "Would you rather," but he said "Would you weather?" Back to you, Tom. All right.
Ollie with the weather.
All right. All right. Would you rather?
Can you
Would you rather
stand
meet?
the rain?
Oh my God, Mark. Would you rather meet?
Just thinking about that.
All right. Let's do that one. Would you rather meet Johnny Gill or Bobby Brown?
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown would be way more interesting. I'm sorry. He would be way more interesting. I got too many questions. I got so many questions for Bobby Brown.
Yeah, I might have to agree.
Did they really knock down Janet
I
Jackson?
got so many questions for Bobby Brown, bro.
Like
What made you think doing a song with Ja Rule was okay?
Wait, he did a song with Ja Rule?
I don't know.
Secondly, what did Tina do that was that bad? I mean,
Worse.
Not
what did
Tina,
she
that's
do?
Whitney.
Not Tina. What did Whitney do that was so bad, bro? Why you had to smack her like that?
Man.
Goodness. Yeah, I pick Bobby too. Low key, but I would also pick Johnny Gill. I'd be like, so what was it like being the leader of New Edition? I'm playing.
Ooh.
The voice of New Edition. I'm playing. Everybody's face was like,
Say that in Boston, you're gonna get cussed out.
You for real gonna get cussed out?
I like to spark controversy, so I got to say some outlandish
Also
things.
want to spark ass whippings too.
Goodness.
Oh,
All right.
the WNBA nobody cares about. Seattle Storm win the championship.
It did?
Oh,
Yep,
interesting.
Seattle won. They swept the Aces.
Okay, first of all, Mark's opinions do not reflect those of the great debaters or what you do in Detroit.
I didn't say it was a good thing that nobody cared. It's like the WNBA doesn't get the recognition they deserve. But on to the next one.
That's true. Would you rather work more hours per day but fewer days, or work fewer hours per day but more days?
I would say more hours, less days.
More hours, less days.
That's what I did at Amazon.
See, if it's something like work 5 hours, for 6 days or something like that, or work 3 days and work like 10 hours, it's
Yeah, I usually do like a, what's it called? 4 and 10, so 40 week, but 4 days, 10 hours. Or if I could spread that out more, I could, but I don't want to work on weekends.
I just realized something. Marcel is literally false advertising. I mean, literally advertising himself right now. His
What?
name is his Cash App tag. I just noticed.
I did that last week.
I just noticed that.
I did that last week.
I would say I would work less hours but more days. Because, like, say if I work like every day for 5 hours, I'd be like, all right, I'll go in at noon, come out at 5, boom.
True. But I don't want to work on the weekends. Weekends are the worst.
Weekends are hell.
Everybody's having fun, but you out there working. Like, what?
Technically,
Even if I don't want to sleep, even if I don't want to have fun, I just want to lay down on a Saturday. Like last Saturday, I was chilling.
Yeah, I'm already used to
Watching my
working
girlfriends. I was watching Girlfriends all Saturday.
why? Just why?
That's all they were
That's the show.
That's not the show.
Yes, it is. Mm-mm-mm. You
Way to do
uncultured
it.
swines.
Yeah, we're uncultured.
Oh, yeah, uncultured.
You very
So, yeah.
uncultured.
You're right.
There's the man
All
that
right.
doesn't know venison.
Yeah.
Hold on. Time out. Black people usually don't eat venison, so that don't count.
We don't, but when we say venison, you're
No,
supposed to know
no.
what venison is.
But you had
No.
history with venison though before you had it.
No. Nobody. It's not my fault that I wasn't taught that.
Yes, it is.
No.
Look on Google.
Yeah, it is your fault.
Nobody Googles random facts, Chris, except you at 3 o'clock.
But
in the morning.
if someone wants to feed you venison and you don't know what it is, you should look it up before you put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
This just proves to me that Mark can't survive out there in the forest.
You be eating everything:
Well,
berries, poison ivy.
The road.
Has anyone eaten poison ivy before? That's like just thinking about it. Scary.
I'm pretty sure that's death.
I
Flag on
know.
the play. What?
How
Someone
would
just gives
one
you a
even-
salad. You'd be
does
like, all
one
right,
eat
3 leaves,
poison
let it be.
ivy?
Or was it
Imagine-
3 leaves or 4 leaves?
3 leaves.
Imagine-
Breeze.
Oh, 3? Okay.
No, because if it's 4 leaves, it's weed. If it's 4 leaves,
Stay
it's weed.
off
Good God.
the
Stay off the weed.
Stay off the weed. Like somebody tell LeBron James' son that.
Oh.
Mm-mm-mm. He just wants to get higher.
Want to go higher? Go dunk.
No, it's even worse. LeBron didn't even address it. He's just like, oh yeah, I'll let him do that on the regular.
All right. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, all right. Would you rather listen to music from the 80s or music from today?
Ooh.
80s.
80s.
It's all the same. They're all samples from the 80s.
No, it's not. It's
I'd
not the
rather
same.
go. I'd rather go with the 80s.
Music in
Those
the
are-
80s was happier. It was a lot happier in the 80s.
I'm gonna say the 80s too.
Well, like I've already like kind of think about it where like I look at most of my playlists and a lot of the stuff is already things that are already getting 8 years old. Like most of my stuff is like 70s to 2000s. So
Yeah. Which reminds
Marcel?
me. Next week doing That's 80s show, Marcel. Get your 80s stuff ready.
Who, me?
I'm talking to Mark.
Oh, go
That's
ahead.
80s show.
Yeah, That's 80s show.
We're gonna skip 70s. We just go straight to 80s.
We're going to 80s, man. We gotta talk about the 80s. The 80s music. So stay tuned next week, y'all. All right, so Marcel, why do you choose the 80s?
Because I feel like the best music is in that time period. You had like at the beginning of the 80s, you had Michael Jackson coming out. You also had a little bit of New Jack Swing coming in a little bit of in the 80s. And well, like Mar said, you get a lot of samples from the 80s alone. So
Mm-hmm.
And women were very prominent in the 80s too. Like
oh, absolutely.
women were very prominent in the 80s.
Like who, Mark?
Whitney Houston, even though I didn't like her ass.
Yeah, she was on that film.
you know, it's the one thing it's the one gripe I will have though about 80s women though, the hair.
Right. Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
hair was suspect in the 80s.
Them leg warmers are suspect.
Hey. A lot of us need some right
Saved by the
now.
Bell.
We need some
Saved
right
by
now.
the
It's
Bell.
October.
I was like the leg warmers I could just ignore,
Oh.
but
We can ignore that. But that hair though.
Chris, it's October in Michigan. It's gonna be 70 degrees the next day.
I don't care. You don't need them. You're not outside all day like I am. You don't need them
That's
leg
true.
warmers.
You're a soccer coach for a disappointing team. No, I'm just playing.
My toes was cold last night. I was out there standing. I was like, I want to go home.
All the
So
Christian
cold.
soccer players. He talks about you behind your backs.
Oh, I do. They already know I do. So if you're listening on the podcast, I love you guys. And once you graduate, I'm about to talk about your ass. All right.
Yeah,
So do good when you're in my hands.
Y'all. False advertising.
That is true.
What happened?
All right. Speaking of false advertising, would you rather go to a movie or go to dinner alone?
What kind of question is that?
I think the question was, would you rather go to a movie or to dinner alone? Would you rather go to a movie alone or dinner alone?
mm,
A movie alone. Less sad.
I mean honestly it'd be no different from you. Which one would I even want to?
Okay, see, people can look at you at a dinner table sitting lonely by yourself. But at least in the movie theater, the lights off and you can sit in the back and hide yourself.
I'll be the wiser. So
Okay, there, Pee Wee Herman.
Right. I usually go to the movies alone usually because I don't like to be with anybody at the movies because they be talking or they just take up too much space.
bruh, Ma when we were watching Ma in the theaters.
Oh,
I would say I'm gonna say dinner, just because I don't even go to the movies all that often anyway, just because I can't really find time. But yet dinner, I'll gladly go an hour out of my way for food. So
oh yeah.
Dude,
I'd rather go to the movies alone.
every time I go to the movies with Kris.
Because dinner is like I'd rather be with people at dinner than be.
And it's like
people
one
at the
of
movies.
those like intimate things that you can't do alone.
Yeah.
But listen, me, Kris, and Kamaria had so much joy in one corner of the table in that restaurant.
Fam.
We had so-
Everybody was like, "We want to join y'all." I was like, "Hey, come on over."
because like my thing is, if I'm already gonna see a movie alone, like at that point, I'm just rather just try to stream the movie at home, just be all spread out on the couch with like a bucket of popcorn, you know, a 2 liter of pop, and just like all like spread out. Like I don't want to go through all that BS just for, you know, a $10 thing of popcorn and, you know, a $16 pop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell no!
Hold on. What movie theater are you going to where a pop is $16?
Right.
Exaggerating.
Where are you
basically.
going?
What I'm saying is,
Oh, he went to MJR. He went to MJR.
MJR, no ice.
I went to
Right.
AMC.
They charge you an extra 50 cents for ice.
Right. No. That's Bel Air, Mark.
Is that for ice?
That's Bel Air, Mark. You can't go to Bel Air Cinema.
Bel Air, look. So Bel Air had.
Wait, hold on, Mark, hold up, Mark. I've never been to Bel Air, so I can't be talking about it. So go ahead.
Listen, I'm about to tell y'all. Bel Air, they had just started doing free refills, right? And the manager was trying to argue with me. No, we don't do that policy here. That is not our policy anymore. I literally went and pulled up on their website. Refills are free.
No, low key. If a manager told me there was no refills, I would low key go to the place and just put my cup in there and be like, "No refills, huh? No free refills, huh? I'm still pouring it."
Mark almost came back to Bel Air with a bat in hand and like, "Give me my damn refill."
Look, and it was more messed up because it wasn't even popcorn. It was for pop. If it was for popcorn, I would understand.
I understand that.
But it's pop. Oh,
and I asked for water.
So
that should be
Pop
free.
is expensive. Oh, the problem. We got a problem.
But it's water expensive. But is water expensive? That's the question.
If it's bottled, yes.
No, I asked for, can I get some water in the large cup? We're going to have to charge you for that.
You could just go to the bathroom and get it from the tap.
It's yours.
No, but no. So all we have down here is Cinemark, and all of them are like, yeah, we're not gonna do refills for right now. You're no free refills. If you want to refill, you're just gonna have to buy another pop.
Wait, from like right now or like before COVID?
No, right now.
Yeah. Ain't nobody trying to get like $5 worth of pop just to go back and spend another $5 worth of pop.
I mean, if there's no free refills, you got to be wise about it. Especially now because of like movie the previews are like 45 minutes long now.
Yeah.
I'm like,
your food is halfway gone.
Remember when we went to see Star Wars 9? Like we were like, okay, all right, we're about to see the movie, and then another preview came out. We were like, oh, come on, I just want to see the movie.
It's basically like it's a I want to say it's like a pre-game for movies. It's a pre-movie.
I remember back in the day when it was like 3 to 4 previews before the movie. Now it's like 7, even 8. I'm like, just play the movie, please.
And the trailers are each like 5 minutes long.
Right. I understand like a new Star Wars movie coming out, you know, Avengers movie coming out. You got to show those previews. But these little small market, I'm like, don't show those previews. Nobody's going to watch these movies.
Low key compared to Star Wars Episode 9, I would rather watch the preview before.
Yeah, the previews were fire. Yeah. I understand that.
Mark, where are you going?
He's in the Uber.
Pirates of the Caribbean previews. Like, who wants to see that when you go to see Star Wars?
Right. All right. So next one. Wow. Okay. Would you rather would you rather be an Olympic gold medalist
Mhm.
or a Nobel Peace Prize winner?
Nobel Peace Prize.
I kind of feel like they offer. I kind of feel like they have the exact amount of work. One does physical, the other one is mental. But for me, I go with. I feel like there's more prestige with a Olympic gold medal than there is for like a Nobel Peace Prize.
Marcel, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna change your whole thought process. Trump got nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize.
He did. I
I
forgot
switched
about
my answer.
that.
I switched my answer.
Well,
He just went on. I switched my answer.
well, no. Here's the thing: he could get nominated. Anyone could submit a nomination, but it's whether you actually get picked.
Wasn't it some guy in Sweden that nominated him?
Yeah. That guy in Sweden couldn't name all the letters in the alphabet either, so I don't
It
know.
wasn't him. It was Vladimir Putin.
Anyway.
Yeah, Vladimir Putin uses 2 Ks in a sentence, so I don't know.
At one point, Trump had him using the third at one point.
Yeah, I would have shut up. KKK. I just saw a what's it called? A documentary on them the other day. I'm like, oh snap. They were actually like FBI actually went after them. I forgot about that.
What?
Way back in the day, the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But then they got so strong, US was like, you know what, I don't give a damn.
No, they got so strong the FBI got involved with them.
FBI was like, how much you killing for a black guy? All right, I'm in.
Y'all niggas hiring?
Right, that's exactly what they said.
It was like, you say you need us where and how? Man, I know a dude named Walter there too.
So yeah, I'd rather get a Nobel Peace Prize.
I would too.
Gotta be smart though.
I don't give a damn. This says, would you rather? I'd rather have a Nobel Peace Prize.
Technically, Trump is
Hey
an idiot.
Tom. Kris tried to say I'd rather have a Nobel Peace Prize, but he said I'd rather have a Nobel Peace Prize.
Mark
He's having a little trouble.
Nobel
Back to you, Tom.
Wait, hold on, you want a Nobel Peace Prize?
I want a
Yeah,
Nobel
working the
Peace
kids.
Prize. I need to
Stay
stop
away from the
talking.
kids.
Mark would rather have a Nobel pizza.
Ooh.
Marcel would
That's-
rather have a Nobel Hair Prize.
That
Now wait a minute.
no. Marcel, you may be onto a pizza chain name right there.
Nobel Pizza Prize?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Welcome to Nobel Pizza. How may we help you?
Yes, I would like the
And World
it wouldn't be a menu, it would just be like a sheet of quadratic formulas.
Right.
Let me get the Martin Luther King pizza.
All right. Speaking of that, would you rather be 4'5" or 7'7"?
4'5" or 7'7"?
7'7".
Well, you know, if I'm 7'7", maybe I'll be more attractive. Then I'll go with that one.
I would troll people. If I was 7'7", I'll play a sport that they wouldn't think I would be playing. So I'd be a 7'7" tennis player.
You won't be able to bend over.
just to make people mad.
No, just
You
be a
can kick the ball
goalie.
back. You'll be as tall as the goalie. You might bump your head on the goal. Bump your head on the crossbar.
I was saying,
Best goal.
He turns around, boom. He's down. Mark Simpson is down.
Oh, that man defeated.
Concussion.
Will Smith gonna come out. You tell the truth. You tell the truth. He has a concussion.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that movie.
Yeah. I gotta watch that movie over again because I forgot.
did
about
he
the whole
ever
thing.
even get any sort of award for that
I
performance?
don't know.
Will Smith hasn't gotten an acting award since 2007.
Yeah.
You know, just goes to show Jaden ruined it for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to go home.
No, not that movie.
After Earth.
You should have left it in Beast. You should have left it in see.
Uh,
Who's doing that noise? Is it Mark?
Probably Mark.
It wasn't me this time.
Yes, it
Oh.
was. It's always you because we're not doing anything over here.
what noise is it?
It's probably Marcel.
No,
The
it's
light shining too bright off his forehead.
no, it's you. All right. Would you rather meet the president of the United States or
Or
the president or Vladimir Putin?
I would rather meet Putin.
There's not a damn thing interesting about our president.
Actually, there is. There's a lot of interesting things about Donald Trump that you probably don't even know.
Can I kick Trump in the nuts like you did Marcel's bully?
All right, these are the words of Mark Simpson and not the words of the great debaters or KrisCross Corner.
No, I'm pretty sure no, this time it's pretty spot on.
No,
Yeah,
we're not talking about that.
I was like,
No.
can I call through?
No, we don't talk about hating presidents like that. Where even if we don't agree with their views, he's still the leader of the country.
Did you just call us a redneck? That's just like
So would you rather meet the president? It's probably Marcel. Would you hey Tom, Kris is messing up today.
Would you rather meet Trump or Putin?
Would you rather meet Trump or Putin?
I'm gonna say Putin.
All right, Marcel.
I already know which one I'm going for.
Who?
Putin.
All right.
Putin
Mark.
gang. Putin gang.
Man, I'm meeting Donald Trump. I don't know what y'all crazy if y'all want to meet Putin.
The only reason I would want to go like, so, you're former KGB. You've basically been in charge of the country for like 30 years now. And you've, screwed up our country. It's like, tell us your secrets. What are you doing?
Oh, very nice.
I want no Trump secret. How are you a billionaire and only pay $750 in taxes? Show me the loopholes.
He could, but you're not within his tax bracket to show you.
Oh, I'm in his tax bracket. I got in. I got into the White House. I got in.
know how to spell loopholes.
You know, you want to know about secrets? You want to know about secrets? Just ask Hillary Clinton.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's
Send
a
her
good.
emails.
Who's right?
All right.
If you ask me, Hillary and Obama was having an affair.
All right. Speaking of that, would you rather mentally or physically never age?
Mentally.
Physically.
I'd rather physically. Mentally, I'd be like, all right. I don't want to be shriveled up.
I'm gonna say physically.
Imagine having an old
Hey,
shriveled
hey,
body
Mark,
that's
hey,
still
Mark.
at 25.
Hey, Mark, ED is real. ED is real.
Speaking of ED, man.
Yeah, speaking of ED, we don't have that. We don't have that sponsor this week, so we can't be. Things won't be sticking up as much. Speaking of sticking up, that's why I choose Mixed Tiles. Mixed Tiles turns your photos into affordable, stunning wall art. The tiles are 8x8. They're beautiful and they attach easily. They are removable and they are reusable and leave no marks on your walls. Mixed Tiles is such a great way to relive your best memories. Go to Mixed Tiles online at www.mixtiles.com or go to the Mixed Tiles app. That's the pink one. Let's get creative, y'all. All right, back to the show. I had to switch it up. I was like, Manscaped, you turn Mixed Tiles.
You made Manscaped too easy though.
I know. I had to go for like mentally. I would rather physically because ED is real.
There we go.
Yeah,
Speaking of ED,
you're sticking to the facts, people. Oh, you got to get the Blue Chew sponsorship.
Yeah, we do.
I tried it myself, guys. It really works.
Shit. All right. Would you rather be known for your intelligence or your good looks?
intelligence. You can only get so far with good looks.
Intelligence. That's not true.
Intelligence only gets you so far.
Yeah.
Some people don't like smartasses.
That's why Trump's in the White House.
Nah, bro. That's neither. Neither good looks or intelligence. He looks like a
Nah.
Cheeto,
No, he just
and he's a dumbass.
Hold on. But he got a wife like that though.
No, because he has money. That's why. There's a difference.
Yeah.
You ever see the videos of her pulling away from him when he tried to hold her?
I know. She's only there for the bag. She ain't there for the dick.
And
Hey, Mike. Remember that conversation we had
Which one?
in the car with Kamaria on Sunday? What was it? Oh yeah, it was like what did a guy do to have a girl change her mind to become a lesbian? And then I had never heard. And Kamaria was like, I never heard about that with a guy though.
No,
And he was like, a woman. Ain't no bad pussy out there. That was so funny. So a guy would be like, man, that pussy sucks, but that dick don't. I ain't never heard no man.
What are the
I ain't never heard a man say that in my life. Like,
What are the odds?
I was crashed at Campus Martius because he's been talking about that. The stuff we talk about in the car. Goodness gracious.
we should just record a whole show, car conversation.
We did. I recorded our 12-minute conversation going back home. I was like, we cannot talk anymore. This is too much information about our lives.
The one about the pastor.
Yeah. Pastor?
He said, there's some hoes in this.
There's some hoes in this house. Macaroni.
Like, what?
What?
Pastor Johnson. I heard about you, Sister Melvin. Yo, macaroni throat. What? Huh?
Some good stuff happened in my car. All right. Last one. Would you rather live in Antarctica or the Sahara Desert?
Antarctica. I'd rather be cold than hot.
Yeah, there are so many. You could add on so many layers in Antarctica, but you can only get so naked in the Sahara.
What did you say, Marcel? What did you say, Marcel? You guys speak it to your mic.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's Marcel's thing.
okay.
Y'all
Okay,
blame me.
all right, we can't hear Marcel. All right, Basil, what you say?
I'm gonna say Antarctica, and the reason being is kind of like what Marcel was saying, where you can wear as many layers as you want. You know, there's nothing you could do to try to cool yourself down. You can't just rip off your skin. But also, there ain't no fish that can be found in the Sahara. You could at least go fishing in Antarctica.
That's true.
And I can look at polar bears and penguins.
That's true.
No, not polar bears. That's
penguins.
Arctic, yeah. Oh, I wonder what a penguin tastes like.
These are the words of Basil and not the KrisCross corner.
Actually, these are the words of KrisCross corner. I'm curious of what a penguin tastes like.
Hold on, but wait. That's an endangered species. We can't do that.
Endangered species?
Is it
get canceled.
Who's going down there? Who's going down there just slaughtering penguins? They're all going like, man, this is all too cold. I'm going to go get rhinos.
The ice caps are melting. That's why they're endangered. Global warming.
No, that's not how that works, Marcel.
That's polar bears. Polar bears are endangered because of the ice caps. Penguins, they have no
Penguins
problem.
chilling.
Yeah. Dude, they have no problem going on land.
You got penguins in Galapagos.
I wonder, like, if you get slapped by a penguin, is it the equivalent to getting slapped by a goose?
There's a penguin in Brazil that every year he'll come and visit like the same dude that saved him when he was like a little penguin. And he just comes up and chills with them. In Brazil. Dude, be getting a Mai Tai.
I'm about to chill with a penguin.
Like, what up, Happy Feet? What is up, Happy Feet? Start tap dancing and shit. All right, that was good for Would You Rather in our impromptu episode of the KrisCross Corner. Now it's time for my top 10 list.
No.
All right, my top 10 list this week is going to be the top 10 songs of the year 2004. Now, the 2004 was a good year for music. There's a lot of great songs I had to choose from. However, these are the 10 songs I chose for my top 10 songs of 2004. My 6 hey, Tom, Kris tried to say honorable mentions, but he said honorable mentions. Back to you. All right, my honorable mentions for the year 2004. You have Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand. Pretty good song.
That's a good one.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. Yes, it's an honorable mention, Basil. I got to trigger somebody.
It's just the fact that it's in there. It's like, even this white guy's like, why does this have to be in here?
we got Confessions by Usher. These are my confessions.
Okay.
Wait, that's an honorable mention?
Yes, it's an honorable mention. You got to wait for my top 10. This is honorable mentions.
Okay.
You got Lose My Breath by Destiny's Child. You got Vertigo by U2.
Oh no.
And you got some what the heck? Somebody Told Me by The Killers.
Okay.
All right. So here's my top 10 songs. You have 10. You have Rebellion by Arcade Fire. You have number 9, Mockingbird by Eminem.
Okay.
Number 8, Holiday by Green Day. Basil's like,
I would rather go with American Idiot, but
nah. I don't really like American Idiot. I like the music video though.
You already got one.
No, the music video for Holiday is better.
Oh yeah, Holiday was pretty good too. Holiday. All right, this is gonna be controversial, y'all. For number 7, we're gonna do "Happy People" by R. Kelly. Number 7. Happy people. Mark is like, nigga. We got number 6, "Wake Me Up When September Ends" by Green Day.
I'm with it. I love that song.
Yes, that's a good song.
I sing that song when I'm depressed.
All right, Mark.
In the closet by myself with a candle.
I feel like Boulevard Broken Dream should have taken that spot instead. I just get sick of hearing
"Wake me up when September ends."
Especially since my birthday's in September. It's like, thanks, Green Day. First 9/11, now this.
No, listen. Imagine just getting up on your first day of school. You said that you gotta go back to school. Summer's over, and then that song comes on.
That means it's October. School's still here.
Yeah.
Wake me up when September ends. Wait, we're still in school. Shit.
Now, I will say this. I did like the music video,
Yeah, the music video was awesome.
but it's like, I could do without the song, though. Just give me just the music video, and I'd be like, okay.
Goodness gracious. Well, speaking of that, number 5, "Lean Back" by the Terror Squad.
Yeah.
Lean back. Lean back. Hey. Oh my God. Tell your Uber driver to turn off their freaking directions. Dang.
We don't need to know where you're going.
Can't they just look at the damn phone and know where the turn is? Shit. All right. "Jenny Was a Friend of Mine" by The Killers is number 4.
I forgot about that song.
Jenny was a friend of mine. Come on, come on. All right, we have number 3. Number 3 was one of my guilty pleasures during 2000s music night. "Since You've Been Gone" by Kelly Clarkson.
Look, I was waiting on it.
Kris, you're an honorary white person now.
I know I am when it comes to these lists. Central Bingo.
Hey, is Pieces of Me on there too?
No, it was almost gonna be an honorable mention. All right, we got Yeah by Usher and Little John and Ludacris. Ludacris is in that song too.
Wait, when did Yeah by Outkast come out?
Hey Y'all, you mean?
Hey,
Yeah.
It means
That
Hey
was
Y'all. Hey
2003.
Y'all was in 03.
Ooh.
And then we got number one, which is City of Blinding Lights by U2. One of my favorite U2 songs.
You didn't have any Kanye West. You didn't have.
He didn't have an album in 04. He had his first album was 05.
No, but he released All Falls Down though in 04.
Nobody listened to All Falls Down. Stop it. I mean, okay, I did, but I didn't put it in there.
Or you didn't have Drop It Like It's Hot.
I didn't really like that song.
That song was weird.
That song was like weird when I was 9 years old. I didn't even know what they were talking about.
I used to be like, what are they dropping?
What are they dropping? Dropping milk?
Damn well what they were dropping.
Why
I
is
was
Milk
9
Hot?
years old. Nobody knew what they were talking about.
What about My Band by D12?
Who?
D12, Eminem and his little black group.
Nobody cares about them.
Eminem and his little black group. I don't like the way that sounded, baby.
Me neither. All right, Basil.
See, now, when we were like 8 and 9 at this time, Basil was about like 32, so he knows how much stuff that we do.
Aubrey.
Basil's like, what about CCR?
Like, who?
Low key, CCR is fire. I'm not gonna downplay CCR like that, but
All right.
Basil's
Oh,
like, what about
You know what's
Basil's
another one
like-
I forgot?
What?
Overnight Celebrity.
this is Basil? What about Chicago?
Chicago was a bad group. What you talking? I listen to
all-
Chicago. I have yet to go to a Chicago concert. That should be my top 10 list for next week. Top 10 Chicago songs.
I have a Chicago vinyl.
Now, see, if I had looking at like some 2004 songs, what I would say is a guilty pleasure for me is either 1 2 Step
Oh yeah, what? No, what's by Sierra? What's going on, man?
or
Bow Wow.
Dip It Low.
Oh my God, not Dip It Low.
But I think for that it's because more of the music video. But
Exactly. I was like, you ain't listening to the record. You was looking at that video.
What was Lil Wayne's top songs that year? Because he had some hits 2004 too.
He did?
Billy,
Not that I'm seeing.
He didn't have no hits in 04.
I thought he had a good year. What, the Carter 2 came out that year or something?
Don't make out the Carter 2.
That was one of his best songs.
That was it. It was all about Carter 3.
It's all about the third one.
Yeah.
Don't nobody care about that.
Oh, you forgot
Wow.
about Dirt Off Your Shoulder. I forgot about that one.
That beat just makes you want to get up and do something. No matter what it is.
True, that's true.
Man,
That song,
you know what?
that song come on, your whole house clean.
You be cleaning. Your basement be cleaned after that.
Oh, wait, no. I take that back. My guilty pleasure. Well, maybe not so much guilty. But for 04, Alicia Keys, If I Ain't Got You.
Yes. I'm mad Kris didn't put her in the top 10.
I didn't know that was in 04. My
Yeah.
bad.
She deserves.
See, I'm looking at the 04. I'm like, oh my gosh.
My bad, y'all.
At least she
However,
deserves-
that was my top 10 list.
you know have
All right, to request topics for my top 10 list, all you got to do is DM the KrisCross Corner page on Instagram. All right, KrisCross Corner. Just spell it out, KrisCross Corner. That's KrisCross. How do you spell corner? CORNER.
It's just in.
On Instagram.
Just as in, Kris forgot us what corner. Back to you, Tom.
Kris spelled corner wrong. It's spelled with a Q.
No, it's not. I'm not that dumb. How do you spell corner with a Q?
Kris, how dumb are you?
Q, you. I don't know. All right. That's been another edition of the KrisCross Corner. Please subscribe. Hey Tom, Kris is stumbling with his words today. Very tired.
Quiz corner.
This has been another edition of the KrisCross Corner. Please subscribe to the KrisCross Studios YouTube page. Tell your friends about the podcast. Leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to us on Spotify. Watch The Great Debaters every Monday, 8 to 10 on YouTube. Please, thank you, everybody. Thank Marcel and Basil for joining the show from The Great Debaters.
Thank y'all.
This is
The only ones who showed up.
Right. This has been Mark and Kris from the KrisCross Corner.
Quiz.
Shut
Quiz.
up. Stay
Quiz
safe.
Corner.
Stay safe, social distance, and be nice to each other.
Give us 5 waitings.
Goodness gracious, y'all. Y'all hilarious.